Hey everybody, it's ET from the Unsatisfied. This is my contribution to Day in the Life. Just to give you a little idea of how my day started today and will for hopefully not too many more days. I began the day peeing through a sieve and several times throughout the day. I had kidney stones. Not fun. Not as painful as I've heard they can be yet. Fingers crossed on that one. Interesting kind of backstory, I guess, if you will. A week ago this past Wednesday, I began urinating blood, not just a little bit, and it was pretty scary. Got even scarier because of the fact the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I've had tests, CT scans, x-rays, several different types of urine and blood tests, testing for everything from kidney stones to cancer. So in the past week and a half, I've had a lot of soul searching that I've had to do. I'm a pretty anxious person as it is, but this really gave me something to think about because I didn't know what the diagnosis was going to be. So I've come to learn some different things about myself, about the love question, the fear question. Of course, I love my wife and my kids. I'll get you a brief shot of my kids here. They're being lazy. That is Joey. He is very fun, very cute, very sweet dog. And this lazy bun is Chase. And I doubt she'll even lift her head. Anyway, these two and my wife are the joys of my life, as well as the Unsatisfied. You can find us at our website, unsatisfied.com, or any of the major social networking sites. My fear has changed from fearing death, I guess, is how I started out this past week and a half, because I really hadn't thought about what I fear in a long time. But that fear kind of changed over the past week and a half into fearing that maybe I'm not doing as much as I can to be a part of the solution, if you will. There's always more that any of us can do. I just want to do my part, and I guess I have become sort of a selfish, materialistic, all-around American in the past couple of years. I've been sober, hadn't had a drink for over 6 years, and that period of time has seen I've gone through many changes, most for the better, but here in the past couple of years gotten kind of lax and, just kind of settled into life and let life take over. Just been kind of along for the ride, and past week and a half has really brought out in me that I don't want to just, be along for the ride anymore. Maybe there's a direction that the ride's supposed to take that it will only take if I do a certain thing. I've been thinking some really deep thoughts, for me. Anyhow, I love life, and I take so many things for granted. I didn't really realize how many things I took for granted. But, not knowing if you have a terminal disease or not, which, wasn't, it was just a possibility, but still just a possibility being there it scared me more than I've been scared in a very long time. I guess one of the other questions is what I have in my pockets. I don't really have anything in my pockets right now. I've got a lighter. Usually I have the phone that I'm filming this with in my pocket, and then in the back pocket a wallet with very, very little money. I lost my job a little over a year ago, so I started my own lawn care business, and it's going great. So far, so good. So I'm really happy with that aspect of my life, that I'm able to work outdoors, work for myself, basically make my own hours, which is true to an extent. But just all around, I love it. I love working for myself. I wish I had done it a lot sooner. As far as things that make me laugh, there's not a great deal of things that I find funny. Couple of things, Tosh.0, as far as television shows, just comedy like that. My favorites are gone. Bill Hicks, George Carlin, Mitch Hedberg, just straight up guys who tell it like it is, and I miss those guys, I don't think, at least I haven't heard of any other comedians quite in that vein. Looking around out here in my room, I'll show you around a little bit. That's the laundry, of course. That's one of my paintings, one of the many. Here's another recent one that I just finished. I'm not the greatest of painters, but I enjoy what I do. This is my little practice area. I've got guitars. I'm actually a bass player at the moment. My bass looks a little like this SG guitar. It is a Epiphone SG bass. Great bass. I'm so happy with it. Of course, I've got keyboards, amps, pedals. This is my little recording station. You can see the little interface there. I'll set my laptop there on the corner and just do some recording. Anyhow, that's kind of a glimpse into my life and a very condensed version of what is going on in this brain of mine at the time. If anything that I say is taken for any sort of worth, I would just hope it would be to love each other. Do something nice for somebody today. Better yet, make it a practice to do something nice for someone every day. Take care of yourself. Peace.